In chapter 2116, the Farrell family mystery takes center stage as Serenity and Liberty receive a call from their aunt, Mrs. Stone. The conversation revolves around the ongoing investigation and the frustration Mrs. Stone expressed earlier. Serenity offers words of comfort, emphasizing life's inevitable challenges and suggesting that with the combined efforts of their family, they may find evidence to solve the family mystery. Mrs. Stone then directs her attention to Liberty, requesting a private conversation. Serenity hands the phone to her sister, and Mrs. Stone proposes a significant task for Liberty. She asks her to spare a week and accompany her to Jensburg to meet the current head of the Farrell family. Mrs. Stone doesn't involve Serenity, believing that Liberty's relatively relaxed schedule makes her more suitable for the task. She agrees without hesitation, expressing her willingness to help uncover the truth about their mother's life. Mrs. Stone instructs her to bring only a few change of clothes, indicating a brief trip focused on meeting the Farrell family head. The chapter sheds light on Mrs. Stone's considerations in choosing Liberty over Serenity for this particular mission. Liberty's calm demeanor and flexibility make her an ideal candidate, according to Mrs. Stone. The idea of Liberty potentially becoming the heir to the Farrell family is hinted at, considering her position as the eldest daughter of Mrs. Stone's younger sister. Liberty, eager to contribute to the investigation and uncover her mother's past, assures her aunt that she will be ready to leave on Monday. The discussion also touches upon the importance of family, with Mrs. Stone suggesting a family dinner the following night, including Sonny, Liberty's son. Liberty, having grown accustomed to Aunt Stone's affection for Sonny, readily agrees. The shift in Liberty's attitude from feeling cautious about family gatherings to embracing them reflects her evolving sense of belonging within the family. Sonny, often compared to Mrs. Stone's younger sister, adds an element of joy to these family gatherings. As Liberty shares the news with Serenity, the latter expresses surprise at not being included in Mrs. Stone's call. She reassures her sister, explaining that Mrs. Stone likely considered her busier schedule and decided to ease her burden. Despite Serenity's initial disappointment, the sisters display a strong bond, understanding each other's roles and responsibilities.